Alrighty, folks, get ready for period number 2. As the goaltenders have swapped nets, we welcome you to the period of the log change. Now the net and the defensive zones that they guard on the opposite end of the ice from where their replenishments come from. So on-the-fly defensive substitutions will be difficult. We open up the second period scoreless. Mayhem in on the offense. This one slips out. Marlowe tracking it back. Losing an edge. Toxic. Keep a close eye. Here's Byer. Byer chasing it down to the end boards. Plays it up to the half wall. Alrighty, this is a little bit tricky here. The font that's used for the numbers on the Mighty Drunks sweaters is a little bit challenging. The 21 looks just like the 27. As this is grabbed out of the air by Nito. Let's take a quick look here. It looks kind of like a 21. Now watch this. That looks like a 21. Is that 21? Or is... yeah, that's the 21. That's 7. I don't know. I am confused as a Mighty Drunk. On the left wing side, shot, tops it, dishing it away. Mama always said, give it your best shot. This is knocked out to neutral ice. That, I believe, should be an offside. Out in front. Cyrus. Forced off the puck. Laid out to the top of the slot. Taking the shot, going for the pass. Looking for the redirect. Might be 2 21s out there. We got Barton Welch listed at 21. Shot wide of the far side post. He listed for number 55, so keep an eye out for 55. Of course, any of these players whose names are on the digital game sheet, maybe on the handwritten game sheet in front of the scorekeeper. As many of those players not on my list, as that is shouldered away by Nito, as they have any kind of activity that requires scorekeeping. Benfica tumbles down after getting hit in the back from a puck and then followed up Nito with the save. As any of the scoring comes up for people who aren't on my sheet, it'll be announced by the scorekeeper over the PA, and as soon as I hear that, I'll go ahead and get that information implemented into the pseudo broadcast. Laid down below the net. Find Zach McDonald applying some pressure. This is the loudest activity, it has a tendency to draw onlookers. As we'll set up a face-off to Nito's right. 7:44 remaining, second period action. Still, yet to Pierce. Out to the left side, backhander, and there you go. From right to left, a little shifty move with the stick, and tossed up. Not easy to get past Nito, not easy at all, and that's Warkin. Warkin from Choquette, at least unofficially. We'll keep our ear out. Now just inside of 7.5 to go in this second period, and the Mayhem, Schenectady, New York, coming up with the icebreaker. Lined up in a laser of a shot. Stopped by Tatsa. This is grabbed up by Mafi. Laid out to Rounce. Out to Choquette. Choquette with Lewinsky. No goal. Some folks excited thinking that that might have been a goal, but that is waved off. No goal. No goal. Not sure about the contact that happened prior to the shot, though. I might say that that's borderline. Quite a body check, but I don't know. Put somebody right into the post. That's what knocked the net off its moorings. Continue play. Here's Cyrus. Way down in front, shot high and wide. With a bead to the backhand, denied by Nito. This is picked up from Barnes. Shot on net, Toxic with a stop. Rebound out in front, Toxic with a poke check. That one is cleared out. Cyrus again. Cyrus, patient, beating it out in front, gaining a rebound, but unable to get a second attempt. Cyrus. Stretch pass up to the blue line. From the right side, that's Christie. Christie, centering pass. It's Willard out in front of the net. It seems every time I look back in the defensive zone for the Mighty Drunks, there's a good 3 players out in front of Nito, forming a bit of a wall. As we get an offsides, that'll set up a neutral zone face-off on the far side dot. McDonald out on the ice for the Mighty Drunks. to the circle. Shot, save. That one is whistled dead. .418 remaining in this opening period. Mayhem with a 1-0 lead. Played out in front. And Nito with the stop. Side half board. It's a little give and go action. And a slapper from the slot. Play back down low. Up to Choquette. A little ricochet through the middle. This is held in at the point. Wondering about whether that would be called a hand pass, but that didn't end up on the stick there as this one finally forced through. Choquette coming up with that one. And with 3:26 remaining in the second period, Mayhem now out to a 2-0 lead. Saturday evening hockey for you. This is played up and out of play. Setting up a neutral zone to face off. So it looks like Warnkin comes up with the assist on the Choquette goal. And Totzek with another save. Shot wide of the net. Tossed out towards the point. That one bounces out to the end boards. And a goal as the Drugs are on the board. See who got that, Gene? Hold on a second. Is that real? What a mustache. By the time November rolls around, that thing will be marvelous. 2:49 remaining second period action as the Mighty Drunks get on the board.
Mighty Drunks goal scored by number 36,
Cersei. Cersei from Welsh. As Nito holds on to that one. And finally gaining the whistle as Nito comes up with the stop. You see Cool out on the ice. Plenty of reinforcements available from both of these teams. Some challenges that you can run into in these situations is that you've got to play the opponent on the ice as those shifts change, playing a different set of personnel. So movement and dynamic of each line, your opponent has to be accounted for. So not only does the opponent come out with fresh skates regularly, so the action stays fast and heated, but the dynamics of each set of players shifts as well. Along the right wing side. Laid out in front. Gaining a little bit of commitment from Reno. Final minute of the period. Choquette down low. Lewinsky out in front of the net. This is played out to the point. Wrist slicing through the low slot. Rice sending one towards the net. This is fired around. That'll wrap around towards the near side. Picked up by McDonald as McDonald sends it up ice. With 7 seconds remaining. Not much doing as we close out the period. And this one comes in just before the buzzer. And that will count. That had to be with less than a second left on the clock, and we'll get the official ruling. Find out exactly who the scorer and assister was. A sister, a brother, whatever the term is. That'll close out 2 periods of play at the end of 2. Mayhem about to be notched up for a 3rd goal, standing by. We'll take a quick break. Step outside, check the barometric pressure. When we come back, we'll tell you why you don't store the topiaries in the linen closet. Why you don't store the topiaries in the linen closet. So there you have it, 3-1 Mayhem with a last-second goal from the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York. You're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Saturday evening edition for the big kids. We'll be right back.